Good morning. We have woken up in an amazing spot here. It's called Portnalong. Portnalong? We're on the Isle of Skye. We're on the sort of west coast, not far from the Talisker Distillery, Carbost, not far from Fairy Pools. So we've got a nice little spot here, big enough for 4 vans. It's got a donation box, it's got a water tap. The locals are very friendly. There's a guy, Callum, who, one of the fishermen, he sort of fishes for langoustine and lobsters, so he's out in his boat this morning. So we'll let you see this place, well worth a stopover, isn't it?
Definitely.
Very, very peaceful down here. Beautiful views over the water, so maybe seals here or dolphins here, I don't know. There must be something out there. So we'll have a wander about here. So we're down in Carbost at the Talisker Distillery here. Now we're not going to go into the distillery because we don't actually like whiskey. I know that sounds crazy. We are Scottish and we don't like whiskey, but it looks like a great place. Massive car park to get parked if you're a campervan motorhome. And then once you come out of the distillery, there's also those 2 buildings in the distance are like a restaurant and shop. So no doubt if you're into your whiskey, this is definitely a place to visit. So just past the Talisker Distillery, there is overnight parking, camping permitted on this pier. It's £10 to stay overnight, and there is a water tap. So there is a water tap on this pier. It takes a £1 coin, and £1 gets you roughly 50 litres. So Talisker Whisky have provided this enormous car park for visitors, so it must get pretty popular in the sort of peak season. There's also some designated motorhome campervan, bigger spaces down there. You're not permitted to overnight here though. There is a barrier and it does get closed at night. So yeah, that Talisker, it looks like an amazing place to visit. If you're into your whisky, definitely worth a visit. For us, it's 10:30 in the morning and it's a Wednesday. You know, we don't like whiskey, sorry. Much prefer a beer. But if you're into your whiskey, you can do the tour, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a few drams as you go around. And there is that visitor's shop, and then that bit across the road, isn't there?
Yeah, so
So looks lovely. I don't know what they sell in the restaurant, probably whiskey flavoured food.
Haggis and whiskey cream or something.
That'll be something.
Like that.
Whiskey soup. Who knows? Who knows what they'll like.
There's a lot of people there though. Even now we've passed quite a few people kicking about on a Wednesday morning.
It's popular. But like you say, they've got this massive car park. You've got the campervan spaces. You've got the overnight spots on the pier. So if you are going in for a wee dram, maybe park up on the pier, and then do your whiskey tasting, your whiskey tour. Once you're parked up safely, obviously. But for us, we're going to go and keep wandering. Don't be fooled by the shades. The wind is killing us here. It's nearly blowing us off our feet. We are down at Glenbrittle Beach. This is just a few miles beyond the Fairy Pools car park. It's a lovely spot. Nice campsite here right on the beach actually. Lovely bit of water, but I'll not be getting there today, I don't think. Will you?
No, the wind is cutting.
In fact, I might need to go back to the van and get my hat.
Oh, the wind whistles down the cold dark street tonight, and the people, they were dancing to the music vibe, and the boys just the girls in their hair while they shout to men who just sit way over there. And the songs they get louder, each one better than before. And you're singing the songs, thinking this is a life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip is twisted sides. Where you gonna go, where you gonna go, or where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the songs, thinking this is a life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip is twisted sides. Where you gonna go, where you gonna go, or where you gonna sleep tonight? Or where you gonna sleep tonight? So you're heading down the road and you're texting before.
You eating again? Cookie time. So we're just driving down the road from Sliggican to Broadford, and we thought the tyre looked a bit soft, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And I checked them the other day before we left, and they put them up to 60 psi, so it was down at 27 psi. So I went looking for a problem, found a screw in the front driver's tyre. So we're in Broadford. We went up 2 minutes to Skye fit, and within us finding it, the guys took the tyre off, fixed the puncture, we're back in the road and we're back down here, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Less than half an hour.
Less than half an hour.
Guys were brilliant, absolutely perfect, job fixed, so back in the road again. So we're just having a snack before we go for a little walk around Broadford. So down here at Elgol, down at the harbour, you've got toilets, and just next to the toilets you have a motorhome service point with waste disposal, CDP and fresh water. It's contactless payment and it's £8 to use it. So I presume that bit in the ground is for the grey waste, and then these are being provided by the council, the community, Broadford and Strath Community Company. You just use your contactless card, so it is locked by maglock, and then that's your toilets over there.
David's just trying to clear the traffic jam.
Right, now you get through the gap before they move back into position. Really?
They've closed the position, David.
You need to get out and show them so I can drive through the gap. Shoo, come on. This one is going to fall out. Car's behind me. Well,
thing is, I put the camera on there, but you'd already been out the van about 3-4 times, moving it as soon as you got back in the van and moved back.
Moved back to the same spot.
So it was definitely taunting you, but also on the way up. This is us coming back, so it did it to you on the way. The other way, I think all the cars were quite happy you took the hit of getting out and shooing the cows. Let's go find somewhere for dinner.
We've got this great overnight spot here just down by the water, next to Mrs. Mac's Burger Van, the village of Torrin. So apparently it's quite good for getting in the water here. Good morning. This must be one of the most amazing spots in Skye. A fantastic park up. So peaceful. The odd sheep making a noise, that's all you've got. And just up there you've got an amazing waterfall as well, which we might go for a swim in shortly.
Good morning, YouTube. So it is a great morning. David is already in your wetsuit.
Thick wetsuit.
Your thick wetsuit. So we're just heading over to we're in Torrin. We're in Torrin and we're just heading over to the waterfall, which has got a few pools that you just fancy getting in this morning, don't you? So we'll head over here and show you this.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Be a bright, sunshiny day. Think I can make it now the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Bright, bright, sunshiny day.
So we're now in Killachan, which is the old ferry terminal, which was still in use up until probably the late 1990s, before they built the bridge. And then across the water there, that's Kyle of Lochalsh, where the ferry would originally go. But in the 1990s they built the new bridge, which makes it obviously a lot easier to get backwards and forth, but it's also brought with it a lot of additional tourists. So this is us up at the War Memorial. This is a nice viewpoint. The bridge behind. Although if you do fall from here, you're right into that women's garden. And she's got her washing out, so maybe we wouldn't do
If
that.
this was a cartoon, the sheet, you would fall down, the sheet would wrap you up and you wouldn't get hurt.
It's not a cartoon, Amy, this is real life.
This is IRL
What?
in real life.
I don't know what any of that means.
So young you saying it?
It wasn't as muddy that way.
It was better, wasn't it? That was better.
Yes, a great place. So we parked down there. That's the old, whatever you would call it, where you'd sort of park up and wait before you'd get the ferry back over to the mainland. But nowadays it's just a car park because there is no ferry. All the traffic bypasses this lovely village. Bit of a shame for them, really. Or maybe they like it, peace and quiet up here. Who knows?
So David has just had to run about a mile back the way because he noticed in his mirror that something blew off the van. So the guy behind us actually stopped as well to tell us something blew off the van. So that's David just coming back. What is blown off and is it damaged? What blew off?
The cover for the water heater.
And is it broken?
No, it's okay. It was,
No way.
I've landed on that side of the road and nothing came.
And nothing's came the other side? No way!
But it's needing replaced.
Yeah.
It's already held together with gaffer tape.
So it was the gas cover, so, because I was just saying the guy behind like stopped and made a signal to say something's blew off the van because you obviously gave him the thumbs up to say you knew and you had to run about a mile back up the road. This is so van life though. See when you watch these van life on YouTube and you're just like, oh, it's the best park ups and the best things. The reality is you're running a mile behind yourself to try and pick up things that are flying off the van.
I'm too old for this.
You're getting nails in your tyres and having to get tyres fixed. And
It
was a screw. Sorry, my mistake. This is the reality of van life though, isn't it?
I thought I would get to just before it and a truck would come and go.
I can't believe, so if the amount of traffic that's came up the same way as us though, if that had landed
on
our side, it would have been smashed to bits. It's only a bit of plastic, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So back in the road then.
Back in the road. First.
Yeah.
What's the big boulders for? Is this something that out of spaces with boulders now?
Isn't it?
Aye, I'll get water first.
Yeah,
then
we're
deal
going to
with
be
it.
one
If we can.
if we can, aye.
We're here next to the ducks. We're out for a cycle after dinner. This is a guilty cycle because I'd take away pizza. What did you have? Take away baked potato. So we're in Fort Augustus. We're staying at the Scottish Canals motorhome Air, which is that way, about a mile. This side of the canal is not very good, so we thought we'll cycle up this side and come back on the other side. The other side's got a lovely tarmac path, but this side's sort of grass and grown over. So we turned up tonight, we tried to scan the QR code and it said that the motorhome Air was closed for maintenance. Phoned up, well, there was 4 vans there, spoke to one of the other vans that was there first and phoned up Scottish Canals. And he says, yeah, you can stay, we'll give you your telephone number, we'll phone back for payment. So we haven't paid. It should be £10, so we're waiting for a phone call back and then we'll pay. Maybe they'll phone tomorrow, I don't know, because there's something wrong with the payment system. So we'll see how that works out. So Fort Augustus is a great place, isn't it?
Lovely, I like it here.
Really, really nice. And sun's out. It was a bit windy earlier, but sun's out and the wind's sort of dying down, so it's really nice now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out the sun. That's better. There you
You're all
go.
good.
Keep talking.
So we're going to cycle along this way. There's a lock about another mile or so this way,
A mile?
and then we can cross over to the good
A
side,
mile on this road?
and then we can go back. Let's go. The gate seems to be missing some hinges here. There's nothing even attached to that. Do you think this is like a well-used path?
No, it's not. Look at it. It's clearly not a well-used path at all, and this was a really
along here.
silly idea in that way as well.
If you're watching this and you find a white Citroen Campervan parked at Fort Augustus, we've been murdered.
But how are they watching it if we've been murdered? How you uploaded it to YouTube if you're murdered? That makes no sense.
I don't know. So remember, we do stupid things so you don't have to. Don't come this way. Absolute disaster. Isn't it?
Yeah, don't. So if you're going to go cycling away from Fort Augustus, make sure you cross over the loch and go the other side. It's completely looking lovely.
This is hard going, really hard going.
Really hard going. Lots of high tree stumps. I've already managed to graze my hand.
You graze your hand? You've got a scratch.
Yeah, but for thorny nettle things, you didn't even try and get me a dock leaf.
A dock leaf?
I thought you were going to say the Bear Grylls of Scotland.
I thought you were going to say you didn't even get me a doctor. That's where we get a doctor from.
No, where's my dock leaf?
There's
Mr. Bear
there's no
Grylls.
dock leaves because it's not stinging nettles.
But it was something below. How's it scratched then?
Where?
There.
Oh my god,
Look,
there's nothing there.
Don't you die? It's funny how you're not showing YouTube because you know it's scratched.
There's nothing there.
There.
At what point do you think we should turn back, Amy? Because you're now attacking the trees. This is supposed to be a nice cycle. Look at the bloody mud.
Oh no.
Oh, how far did your foot go in?
I'm okay.
And yeah, over that side of the canal, there is a lovely tarmac path. This is not a good idea. I don't know how, but we made it. We crossed woodland, broken trees, mud swamps, farms with cows and bulls. It wasn't a bull, it was a Highland cow.
I thought it was a bull.
We've made it to.
I'm the Clarkson Supremo in this
It's
vlog.
not a bull.
It's a bull.
It was ridiculous. Our feet are covered in mud, but we've made it to Torrin.
Yeah, please, 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 if you are coming to Fort Augustus and you're going to cycle, please don't do it. It's, your trees are down,
it was
that
horrific.
was horrific.
You could do it with wellies on or walking boots on, but we get trainers on and 2 mountain bikes.
It took us over 2 hours probably to do
Well,
what,
it's
2 miles?
It's 4:08 and we left at 6.
Right, so almost 2 hours.
An hour
to
and 45 minutes to go
2
2.1 miles on the wrong side of the canal, so we've now got 2.1 miles to go back.
But that's
thankfully
fine because that's a good side.
it's on tarmac,
That's tarmac.
so we'll go that way on the way home.
Yes, definitely.
That was your idea.
That was your idea.
This is better now, eh?
Oh, tarmac! How you love you, Mr. Tarmac?
I don't really know if it is tarmac, but it's definitely better than
It's type 1, I don't know.
it's better than muddy forest.
Oh, Jesus. It's a much better surface.
Yeah,
This is us now, isn't it?
for sure.
It's interesting though, looking across at the crazy we've done, because see if we came in this path first, we would never have went that side.
No,
We would have just came back in this path. See, look, you can't see it.